was in there at the end and he went to him. Talk about his.
I definitely 100% don't want to be patted on the back for that because I'm a man. I'm strong in my faith. That's something I take pride in, and I'm telling you, everything in basketball that I've learned would be not to go to a guy who was 1 for 13 from the field at the end of the game. And I just really feel like, you take this for how you want, but I believe it. The Lord was telling me go to Famir. Because, Famir is somebody that I'm trying hard to mentor. I'm trying my butt off to help him grow. And you can say whatever you want about coach speak and stuff like that. At the end of the day, it's about winning games. Like, Famir Ali needs to be at Charleston. He needs to be with Brian Cloman, Dave Davis, Jermaine Ukegbu, Mike Cassidy. He needs to be here, and it's going to help shape his life. And he's got warts and weaknesses just like I have them. And one of it is, just dealing with adversity better, and had tough moments at times because he knows, I don't budge. Standard's a standard. Our culture's our culture. And he's such a dynamic personality, and he can energize a room, but that's been something that he struggled with. And something happened. He missed a shot late, a couple little pull-ups, and I saw it. I saw what he does. I saw his demons come in where his head goes down. He hangs his head, and I just saw it, and I screamed across the floor, and I went like this: head up, head up. And, he responded the right way. He got in the huddle. He's talking, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I just knew it was – I knew – I didn't say I knew we were going to get a stop, but, I figured if we got a stop, bring it up, call timeout, and this was a minute before, we're going to have to draw something up. Who are we going to? Demetrius was sensational tonight. Now, he had 13 points, and Brendan was great tonight. I think Brendan played an unbelievably clean game, as clean of a game as he's ever played. We could go into a bunch of other stuff, what I mean by clean. But, something just told me to go with Famir, and he stepped up and made the play. It's just great to see. And after what we go through with not only just him, but with all these guys, and to see him overcome it, make a big play like that, I just couldn't wait till the handshake line was over so I could find him and I could hug him. Just hug him, right? Just hug him. Because, man, it's not easy to play for me. It's not.
I can imagine.
It's not, because the standard is the standard, and we don't budge on it. But I've been doing this a long time, 21 years, 3 years as the freshman basketball coach at famed Elder High School. And I'm not embellishing when I say this. That's as excited as I've ever been in a locker room after a game, and as proud as I've ever been of a group of guys. On just a regular season game in December in 2022. It was just something about it. It was just our city. Our city. Our city. But it was just something about, the adversity, the injuries. It was just bad luck. We're in the middle of exams. We're not practicing very long, and you get an ankle, and you get this, and you get this, and all of a sudden we got 800 guys out. I mean, Charles Lampton had a hip pointer and was really hobbled the last couple days, and gritty performance by him, right? I mean, dove on some loose balls. I just think those little things matter. Jordan Seachin, man, hadn't played a meaningful minute all year long. And his name's called. He goes out in 13 minutes, makes a big three, he's productive, reliable, doesn't make any mistakes. That epitomizes what you've asked me before about what's our culture all about, and it's 25 strong, right? Jordan prepares every day like his name's going to be called every game. It hadn't happened in 10 games or whatever it is. But he's ready tonight, man. That's fun. It's just so fun to see a group of guys band together against a team that really challenges what we were going to be deficient at without those guys. Because they're strong, they're physical, they're an elite rebounding team. They grind you, they attack you. Not a good shooting team, but and so we had smaller dudes, right? Or a smaller team. O.C. Smart is a ridiculous rebounder, I mean, he just goes up above the trees and pops the air out of the ball. John is a tough, rugged, Babacar Phi, long, athletic. So we're down 3 guys that are scary not to have in the lineup against a team like Presbyterian. Q's a great coach. Coached against him in the Big South when I was at Winthrop. Q is, first of all, he's a ridiculous person, phenomenal. I don't know if you know Q, like great dude. And he's a really good coach. And what he's doing at Presbyterian, because that's a hard job, right? And all those guys came back and they're playing hard for him. He's building something really special, and he's a heck of a coach. I give PC a lot of credit. You know, everybody talks about Rain's line. Well, Rain didn't. You know what? PC had something to do with that. You know what I mean? They ain't going to let Rain Smith get open. Well, give it and take it away a little bit, but because they're so attentive to Rain, guess what? The floor's open, right? And that's what great shooters and spacers do. And now you got, you know, Demetrius playing on the attack, Tuck playing on the attack. So although Rain's line wasn't good at all by looking at it, he was very effective in the game. 0 for 6, 0 for 5. Guess what? Created a bunch of space on the floor. Doesn't complain, doesn't pout. That's part of 25 strong. I know I'm just talking, but
Are any of these guys out long term? Or?
I don't think so. I don't know. That's something that Horsch and I got to talk about. I mean, obviously, all that just happened the last couple of days, and Horsch is great at what he does. Great at what he does, and he's working around the clock to rehab and do stuff to try to get the guys on the floor. It just got the game time, and they couldn't go, you know. But, you know, we're hoping to have him back real soon. I think time will tell. Tomorrow will tell. I don't know. I'm just focusing on what we just did tonight, the win. I haven't even talked to Horsch yet.
Anybody else? I'm good. 2 questions.
Yeah, sorry.